Welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing our season 2 of the X-Files. This is now episode 4. The last episode was kind of a weird technology versus, I don't know, psychological pressure and how much you can take as a human being before your adrenaline levels and everything just takes over as to whether it's a fight or a flight. And pretty much everyone involved with this was going around murdering people thinking it was machines that was telling them to do it, and it was kind of all up here. It was a bit of a weird one. But the guy at the end managed to hold it off long enough before he did something he regretted, and Mulder managed to catch him. So the X-Files are still closed down, of course. So Mulder and Scully are kind of working separately, but through whenever they can, whether it's email or she's performing autopsies for him or it's just phone calls, they're still trying to piece stuff together as and when they can, but obviously officially, no. So we're going to carry on, find out what this one's about. This is episode 4. Okay, maybe not the start. Shit, that must be terrifying. I would hate that. Jesus.
That's right. We keep moving, sir.
Oh, what's up with you?
Cole, let's do it!
I don't get it.
Nothing here.
The article makes no mention of a fire.
No.
Yes, Agent Mulder, I can read.
Grissom's company had a number of government contracts which would place this investigation within the Bureau's jurisdiction.
But that's not why you want the assignment.
I called NYPD, but they won't even talk to me unless you get the Attorney General to sign off on it.
I'll look into this further and, let you know.
It's your 302. Assistant Director Skinner just approved it.
Oh, okay. Good.
Krycek. Alex Krycek.
I remember
Skinner
that
didn't say
name.
anything about taking on a partner.
Yeah, he used it.
The walls and floor in his living room were covered with ammonium phosphate.
But no trace of fire.
Not even a burnt match. I may be green, but I had the case first, so I'm not going to give it away so quickly.
What's going on?
I was hoping you could tell me.
I can't do it today. My last class isn't over until 4:30.
But that's fine. I can have the ME wrap the body to go.
There are 38 different dysomnias and parasomnias. Dr. Grissom treated them all with an unprecedented success ratio. It's still experimental, but what we're trying to do is modify his brainwave patterns externally.
How do you do that?
Electrical stimulation of the occipital lobe creates simple visual and auditory hallucinations.
So
What?
it's actually possible to alter somebody's dreams?
In theory, yes.
You know, back at the academy, some of the guys used to make fun of you.
Oh, stop it. Are you going to hurt my
But
feelings?
there were some of us who followed your work, believed what you were doing because we knew there was more out there than they were telling us.
I think you should come back up here and take a look for yourself.
Really?
I haven't even started on the chest and the abdomen yet, and I'll have a lot more to tell you then.
Yeah.
This degree of limb flexion is observed exclusively in burn-related victims.
There was no fire.
And no epidermal burns to indicate as much. But when I opened up the skull, I found extradural hemorrhages, which can only be caused by intense heat.
Preacher? Not a good idea leaving
Preacher?
the door open in this neighborhood. You never know who's gonna drop by.
Trying to forget. You know, I'm trying to get it out of my head.
No luck.
Still fighting it, you know? Keep seeing the faces.
I take it they were in a war together by the sound of things.
What's the difference?
He's got to be military.
You killed Grissom. I saw it on TV.
Oh.
You had to pay, Henry. All of us have to answer for what we did over there. Because he delights in mercy. He will turn again. He will have compassion on us. He will subdue our iniquities, Henry, and he will cast all our sins into the depths of the sea.
Oh. It's the same thing. He's just believed. He's just been shot by all of them.
Burst aneurysm.
So why did your friend from homicide call us?
Because a medical examiner called him. The autopsy revealed 43 small internal hemorrhages and skeletal fragments, which doesn't just happen spontaneously.
From bullets.
Not without some kind of corresponding external trauma.
What does the ME have to say about it?
He said if he didn't know otherwise.
So where do all Marines receive basic training on the East Coast?
Paris Island?
Where Grissom was stationed from 1968 to 1971.
There you go.
Which means that he and Willig were there at the same time.
Yep.
24 years ago.
Psychiatric patients especially, it's critical that the circadian cycles be strictly maintained.
Excuse me, but exactly how would cold disrupt their sleep?
Here we are.
You're not going to answer that, are you?
There's some gentlemen here to...
Don't tell me. He's not there, is he?
Data from a top-secret military project.
What a surprise.
Born of the idea that sleep is the soldier's greatest enemy.
Oh. That makes sense.
Grissom was conducting sleep deprivation experiments on Paris Island.
Not deprivation. Eradication. Science had just put a man on the moon. So they looked to science to win a losing war. All I know is Augustus Cole hasn't slept in 24 years.
What now?
Someone else you should see. Another member of the squad who was reportedly killed in action.
I thought Cole was the last.
His name is on the envelope.
Someone matching Cole's description just robbed a drugstore in Queens, and police have located him in a motel around the corner.
Was he alive?
He wasn't. The night manager saw him.
I'm Agent Krycek. This is Agent Mulder. I'm waiting for you guys. I tried holding the SWAT guys back, but they're getting a little antsy.
Oh, shit. That doesn't sound good. Please tell me they're not killed him. We need to know what's going on here.
Inside, now! Hold critical. Request emergency vehicles immediately.
Roger, I copy on your office down.
He's gone.
Post-op treatment included a regimen of synthetic supplements to replenish the organic deficits caused by prolonged lack of sleep. Serotonin being the primary substance produced during sleep. They're incredible.
The military already sent troops through radioactive mushroom clouds. I guess they figured they had to top themselves, right?
Sleep eradication still doesn't explain the shooting of those two officers.
But what if that stimulus were to come from a remote source? What if Cole has somehow developed the ability to project his unconscious?
I think he has.
Maybe Cole built a bridge between the waking world and the dream world, the collective unconscious.
Even if you're right, you'll have a much better chance of finding Cole if you work up a profile and try and surmise his next move. Must be nice not having someone questioning your every move, poking holes in all your theories.
Oh yeah, it's great. I'm surprised I put up with you for so long.
They said it'd be like living 2 lifetimes. And that, at
Suppose
first,
it would be.
that's what it was like.
Yeah.
We'd do 24-hour patrols, night ambushes, you know. Quite a while, I'd say.
No wonder you had
Quite a while.
a large kill
until
count.
we stopped taking orders from company commander in Saigon.
The entire squadron went AWOL.
Well, then who did you take orders from?
We didn't. We just made up missions as we went along.
We suspect Augustus Cole may be behind the murders of Willig and Grissom.
You mean preacher?
Why'd you call him that?
That's what we used to call him on account that he was always reading from his Bible, you know, saying this and that about Judgment Day, saying that one day we were going to have to pay for what we were doing. Him and Dr. Girardi.
Who's Dr. Girardi?
The other doc on the project, the one who did the surgeries.
Where the hell's he?
Cole sees himself as a kind of avenging angel. In his mind, everyone responsible for the atrocities, whether directly or indirectly, must be punished.
Yeah.
Red Cap, report to station security, please.
Stay here, I'll cover the other side.
Red Cap.
You've got blood on your hands.
Drop your weapon! Drop it!
You all right?
Girardi! Where is he?
Girardi's not here.
I saw him. No, Girardi was here. So was Cole. We just missed them.
Yeah, she did.
But you still haven't answered my question about what happened.
I told you, I thought I saw Girardi.
Come on, you just about killed someone back there.
The righteous shall rejoice when he sees the vengeance.
Oh, he's lost it.
He shall give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand.
Corporal Cole, I'm a federal agent. Now please step back. Putting down my gun.
I don't think you should.
I'll talk to you for a few minutes. After that, you're free to do whatever you want.
I can feel the air stinging on my skin.
What the military did to you was wrong. But maybe your testimony can help.
They cut out a piece of my brain. They made me into somebody else.
Oh, he's gonna make him.
I said put down the gun and get out of
He's
here.
No! He's gonna make it look like it's a gun. Yeah. And it wasn't.
He had a gun.
He didn't.
He was gonna shoot you.
I know you thought you were doing the right thing. But you were just succumbed to what he did.
You did the right thing.
I came down as soon as security called, but the report was already gone.
Someone went to a lot of trouble stealing both our copies to keep this a secret.
Please tell me it wasn't him.
That report as evidence, Skinner's not going to authorize an investigation. You actually met with him?
He said the closing down the X-Files was just the beginning. That we've never been in greater danger.
Not yet. But he got it. Which means he's either found another source, or another source has found him.
Don't tell me.
You'll see that I've outlined several countermeasures.
What about Scully?
Reassigning them to other sections seems only to have strengthened their determination.
Every problem has a solution.
No. Don't. Shit. So there you go, episode 4. My fears and concerns around just some new partner turning up were right. I remember the name Krycek from the X-Files. I just don't remember it in justice to how much a capacity. I couldn't remember whether he was a good guy, a bad guy. Well, we now know that all of that was set up in a way to allow it to play out, and then for him to take all the evidence, all the files, all the reports, take it back to Cancer Man, who he is clearly working for. How can this be allowed to happen under Skinner's nose, but at the same time, is this guy working with him? Is he above him? Is he... I don't know. I really don't know. That was a strange case, and clearly, whenever it seems to be, in particular, governmental screw-ups, in effect, like these experiments that were done on soldiers back in the 70s during the Vietnam War, this Cancer Man is protecting what he considers to be things that should never be known, that should never see the light of day, that should all be redacted and put in nice little boxes in that underground fucking warehouse in the Pentagon that he keeps visiting. And now he's got someone working for him, so they'd obviously heard somehow that Mulder had gotten hold of this, and that we finally got a face to put to the voice who's been helping him, this black guy. I don't know his name yet. And they felt they needed to intervene, otherwise they were going to get something from this. They were going to have physical evidence from it, that it was some sort of governmental black op, experimental medical procedure, whatever you want to call it. And it's got stopped dead. That was insane. So these guys hadn't slept for 24 years. No wonder they had such a high kill count. like you said, in the end, they just stopped following orders, but they just went and did whatever they wanted and just killed whoever they wanted. And yeah, US soldiers have never been charged with anything from that war, even though probably some of them should have. And now, did Krycek at the end, he saw what Mulder did in the train station. I think he knew far more what was going on than he was just, he's played us here, he's played Mulder there. Did he know what to expect, especially after seeing what Mulder thought he saw? And then at the end, when the guy was like this holding a Bible, did he actually see a gun? Or did he not care what he actually saw, and he was there to make sure he eliminated him so he wouldn't talk? Because the guy in itself is the evidence. I don't know. It could be a bit of both. Anyway, that was really good. I enjoyed that. So, things have never been as dangerous as ever as they are now. And now, Krycek has just said about Scully that you breaking them up, you splitting them, has just increased their resolve to continue forward, to continue on even more so. And him saying, well, there's always a solution to every problem. Whether they're going to go after Mulder or they're going to have themselves like they want to go after Scully next, I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Damn. Right. If you want to watch this, don't forget it will be available over on Patreon, and the link will be in the description as always, but you can also view it here right on the channel just by hitting the join tab and getting a Wolf Channel membership. We post 2 episodes a week and you will be able to see them on either platform. Right, I think that will do for now. By all means, put your comments down below, and if you enjoyed the video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. I will be back with episode 5 of season 2 next. Until then, if you're not already subscribed and you enjoy the X-Files, hit that sub button and you will be notified when the next one releases. Right, I will do for now, and I will see you for episode 5 next. Till then, guys, take care.